Hi, welcome to English 110 Freshman Composition online this semester. We have a textbook, Workplace Communications, and instead of an actual physical textbook, you have an e-text. And right down here is the link to get to your e-text. You'll have the opportunity to, once you click in there, you'll have the opportunity to put in a code that you got from the bookstore. So you must buy the code at the bookstore and then click here to insert that code so that you can have access to your textbook. This is an instructions for accessing your e-text. If you need more one-on-one step-by-step instructions, click on that and it'll tell you how to do it. Then there's your course outline and syllabus. So let's take a look at that for just a minute. The class meeting, of course, is going to be up to you when you want to access the course and do your work. But you will also be able to know that our course starts on Monday and runs through Sunday. All assignments are due Sunday night. So you'll have access to the week's work, though, on Monday. And I encourage you to not wait until Sunday night to work on it. You might not have enough time to finish your work if you do. So go ahead and look at it earlier in the week. But the earliest you'll be able to see the week's work is always on a Monday. Here's my contact information. I'm in office 4206, Building D. I will be on campus, actually in my office on Mondays, probably between 10 and 2. But I am, if you don't want to have to come to campus to contact me, the best way is to contact me by my email, dflee115@nashcc.edu. And when you're contacting me through my email, please use your Nash Community College email as well so I can identify you as my actual student instead of coming from some other email that I might not recognize. The course is a 3-hour course. You'll get 3 hours credit for this course. And so you should plan on spending about 3 hours working on the course. That would be about the amount of time that you would spend if you were actually coming to campus and being in a classroom. So allow yourself 3 hours minimum to be able to do your work. Now, the first week we won't have that much work to do, so you probably might not need the full 3 hours, but just count on allowing yourself 3 hours. And then if you finish sooner than that, then that's great. The course format, of course, this is a fully online course. Sign into your Moodle course page and view the weekly resources and assignments there. Our weeks will run Monday through Sunday with all assignments submitted before midnight on Sunday of that week. So Monday will be the earliest time that you can see the assignments for the week, and they need to be submitted before midnight on Sunday of that week. Attendance will be taken the next Monday after the assignments are due, and if you've completed and submitted the assignments, you'll be counted present. If you have not submitted the assignments, I'll check your Moodle page to see which activities you participated in during the time period from Monday through Sunday of the previous week. If you've at least read or viewed some of the resources or the assignment sheets during that week, I will count you present. Otherwise, I will count you absent for that week. So be very careful not to be counted absent for 2 consecutive weeks, or you'll be administratively withdrawn from the course. So just keep up with it. Sign in every week and check out what the assignments are, and turn in your work too. That way you won't be behind on your work. Check your Nash student Gmail frequently to see messages from me. Anytime you contact me, I will reply to your email. So be sure to keep checking back to see when you get my reply. Usually within 24 hours, sometimes sooner than that. Except maybe over the weekends. I may be gone somewhere out of town or something over the weekend, and I may not get the emails answered until Monday morning. So if you have questions about your assignment, ask me earlier in the week than Sunday afternoon. Also, you need to be logged into your Nash Community College Gmail account in order to have access to all the course materials, like, for instance, this document here. Course prerequisites, you have to have actually placed into the course or taken DRE 097 as a prerequisite. The course description. This course is designed to develop informative and business writing skills. Emphasis is placed on logical organization of writing, including effective introductions and conclusions, precise use of grammar, and use of sources. Upon completion, students should be able to produce clear, concise, well-organized, short papers. This is not a university transfer course. The course is designated only for the following programs: cosmetology, automotive technology, electric line construction, industrial systems technology, welding, electrical systems technology, and computer integrated machining. Student learning outcomes. These are the 5 things you should be able to do by the end of the course. Analyze professional communications and think critically about the purpose, audience, tone, and grammar. Compose written communication in a variety of digital formats appropriate to professional situations. Develop research techniques to locate and apply information. Present information in a variety of formats with emphasis on accuracy. And recognize and apply rules of standard written English. Course grade. There will be several coursework assignments for you to do. That will count 30% of your grade, and there will be 4 core assignments for you to do, and that will count 60% of your grade. There's also a final exam that will count 10%, so you can see 60 and 30 is 90 and 10 is 100% of your grade. The grading scale for this course is the same as for all Nash Community College courses. A is 90 and above, B is 80 and above, C is 70 and above, D is 69 to 60, and anything that is 59 or below, you get an F for that. I anticipate everybody's going to make A's and B's in this class. I think it's easy enough, and you have the skills or will have the skills to do these assignments. And I think you'll have fun doing them too. I've been told by other students that they enjoyed the class and that it was fun doing the assignments. Course grade. Each of the assignments will be worth 100 points, and then, like I said, 60% comes from the core projects, and 30% comes from the coursework assignments, and then 10% for the final exam. Course program and policies here. You can read this. I'm not going to read all of this to you. Some of it is sort of repetitive. But this is the way that I grade everything. You'll have 20% for your format. In other words, you can earn 20 points for your format, 20 points for your organization, 20 points for your content, 20 points for your grammar, and 20 points for your mechanics. Grammar is things like appropriate use of like pronoun and antecedents, and using the correct words in your writing. But also mechanics would be things like capitalization and punctuation. All of that a lot of people just call it grammar. I break it down into grammar and mechanics. And so 40% of your assignments, 40 points, will come from proper grammar and mechanics. Be sure you proofread everything you do so you'll not miss many points there. Any quizzes that we have will be graded automatically as correct or incorrect. And you may take the quizzes as many times as you want to. They're not timed. And if you take the quiz and you got an 80 and you think, gosh, I could make 100 if I tried it again, well, then try it again and get 100 if you would like to. Most of our assignments will be turned in through a program called Turnitin. It looks for things like your original scholarship. In other words, that you have written the work yourself instead of copying it from someone else. But also it gives me a way that I can give you feedback on your assignment and tell you the things that I saw that need correcting so that you can understand where your course grade comes from. I've already told you that the best way to communicate with me is through your email. Please check your email frequently because I will send out announcements from time to time, and you'll need to see those. Also, if I see that you're not participating in the course, you can count on you'll be receiving an email from me checking on you and seeing what's going on. College attendance and administrative withdrawal statement. There is, we have a policy that if you are absent 2 consecutive weeks, and like I said, when the assignments are due on Sunday night, the next Monday morning I go in and check and take the attendance at that point. So make sure, even if you don't complete your assignments, that you've at least read the materials that are associated with the assignment so that I can count you present. If you're counted absent 2 weeks in a row, I have to withdraw you from the course. It's the policy to withdraw you from the course. So let's don't let that happen. There's information here about specifically what constitutes attending the class and what does not constitute. So if you just send me an email and tell me you're sick, that does not constitute as taking part in the coursework, and I have to count you absent, even if you are sick. But if you sign on to Moodle and read some of the assignments and maybe just not get around to completing the assignment, I can still count you present that way. Late work policy, all the assignments are due by 11:59 on Sunday night for the week for which they are listed. They'll be submitted, provided using the provided Turnitin Moodle assignment link, the forum link, or a Padlet link. And I'll explain how to do those, or you can go up to the section on the Moodle page that has information about how to complete assignments. If you do not turn in your assignment by that date, you will receive a 0, because I'll go ahead Monday morning and grade those assignments, and anything that's not turned in will get a 0. If you have technical difficulties submitting your assignment by the due date, by the time that it's supposed to be submitted, email the document to me using your student Gmail account and to my Gmail account, my Nash Gmail account. That's the standard operating procedures, because sometimes, your computer goes out, your internet's out, or whatever, but you can still submit an email to me with the document attached. All work that you do needs to be original work. Please note that any shortcut that avoids the difficult task of generating ideas and composing text is suspicious. So don't rely on any other person or an AI program to compose any part of your essay or your assignment. We are not going to actually be writing essays in this course, but that's the standard policy for all courses to have that on there. So if you want to use something that you have done before, maybe, then contact me and let me know. Give me at least a couple of days ahead of time. It says at least 2 days in advance, so that I can take a look at what you've done before and see if it's appropriate for you to use it. That'll be my decision for that. More information on AI. I really don't think that we'll have to worry about that, and I do not believe that there's anything that is so hard that you have to get AI to help you. So I'm not going to read that, but you can go back and read it. Following that is a course content outline here. I often call this the calendar, that tells you every week what the unit, the content area is, and what resources and the graded assignments. The graded assignments are always in bold, and it's due before midnight on Sunday night. This particular semester, we have Memorial Day off, May the 29th, so I won't check your work and take attendance until the 30th, and your assignments will be available to you starting with May 30th through June 4th. So you can look through and see all of that. In addition to having the Memorial Day off because the college is closed, we have a break, a summer break, July 3rd through 9th, and no assignments will be due that week. It'll be a time for you to just take it easy and take a break. It goes all the way through until our last week is just going to be 2 days. The first week is 3 days, starting Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So the last week is the other 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, and that's when your final exam is due. And so Tuesday, July 25th, before midnight, your final assignment will be due, your final exam, and then we'll be finished with the course, in case any of you want to know when we'll be finished with the course. This week, we are not going to have too much work to do. I do want you to read chapter 1. So this week I always have it listed this way. Watch my video, review the course syllabus and outline, which we've just done. Review the documents about how to submit assignments for this course. On the Padlet, post 3 interesting facts about yourself that you don't mind sharing with the class. Here, this is the Padlet here, and the way you add something to the Padlet is to click on the little plus sign, and this will come up when you do. Under the subject line, if you will put your name, because it'll show you as anonymous otherwise, so I won't know who the assignment came from. So be sure to put your name. Just like in my sample over here, I put Debbie Lee up there, put your name up there. Then down here where it says write something incredible or interesting or amazing or whatever it says, click on that, and that is where you start putting your 3 things that you are don't mind sharing with the class. And also add a picture of yourself. It can be something like I didn't add myself. I added my a picture of my grandchildren. I love cruising, and that was one of my statements that I made about myself. And I posted a picture of my grandchildren. That's Landon and that's Oakley. They're 10 and 7 years old now. And I think this was taken last year, though, when they would have been 9 and 6. But anyway, they're my babies, my grandchildren. And you can add a picture of yourself, something that you love doing. But I would also like to see your face. Since we're not going to be meeting in person, I'd love to see your face. So put your information down here, and to add a picture, you can do different things with these. Searching for an image for that, attaching a link, taking a photo. You can actually take a picture of yourself and put your smiling face on there, or uploading a file like you already have a picture and it's in a JPEG, for instance, file, then you can upload the file there. That's how that works. So not hard, just something that you need to take time to do so that I can get to know you a little bit and so that your classmates can get to know you a little bit. The other thing is Chapter 1. So read Chapter 1 in your book, and this is the introduction to workplace writing and Chapter 1 slideshow there. Look at the slideshow. And then come down here to the Chapter 1 quiz. It's always going to be a little pink box like this with a check mark in it. That stands for a quiz. Click on the quiz, and as I said before, you can take that as many times as you want to, and it is not timed. So keep doing it till you get 100 if you want to. If you're satisfied with a 70 or 80, whatever you get, then that's fine too. But you'll have the opportunity to get 100 if you'd like to. So that's what we're doing the first week, and I really am excited about working with you. I'll have a video like this every week, and you'll be able to spend a few minutes with me on the video, and then I'll go over what we're going to be doing for that week as well. So have a great rest of your week. If you have any problems at all, if you have any questions, if you need some help with that Padlet or anything else, just contact me through my email, and I'll get right back to you as soon as I can. And I hope you have a great first week in class with us.